All right, welcome to the research class, right? So in this video, I'm going to explain. I'm going to try to go in depth on every possible research method that I know, right? That's what I'm trying to. I'm going to go. If you're a newbie, if you're advanced, you should learn one or two from here. This is. I'm not claiming to be an expert on research, but these are a couple of things that do work for me, right? So now, first of all, you have your extensions installed. You have your Titans Pro, you have your Titans Quick View, and you can use Bookbeam, anyone that works best for you. But for this video, I'm going to use Titans Pro because that's the extension that I installed on this browser, right? So which browser am I going to use? This is the Chrome browser. You can use any browser as long as you can install extensions on them. So let's go with that. So I'm going to be doing research on not just US market. I'm going to do research on other marketplaces, and I'll take time. I'll give it criteria. Okay, why do I choose social title? Even external type of research, not just Amazon. We're still going to use Google Trends. So I'll try to make this possible. I might split the video into two if it doesn't give me, if it's too long, or I might have to maybe another day continue. But this is how I'm going to start for now. Now, the first thing, as you know, I'll get to the one that everybody knows about, but that should be towards the ending. First of all, let me start with the other marketplaces. For instance, now you are all of us we do go to Amazon.it. If you are a person that does translation, I'm still going to try to incorporate keyword research into this video, right? I'm still going to try to incorporate that because I said before, whether you're doing English or not, whether you're translating, you still need the keywords. If you're going to be translating your book, you are not going to use English in your keywords. You are going to use the translated, so you are going to translate them. So sorry about that. All right, now let's get into this. For instance, let me start. If I want to do a travel guide, for instance, and then it's for Pakistan, for instance, and you have Pakistan Guida da Viagio. Mind you, this is Italian marketplace. This is how you put your Guida da Viagio. If you are in French marketplace, you use Guide Voyage. So it's you can use ChatGPT, you can translate it if that's confusing you. But as you can see here, these are titles here, right? So let's say this one I'm going to tell you, okay, book research. This is maybe you have a title in mind to work on. You have a title in mind to work on, and you are thinking, how am I going to go about this? This is the first video. This video. I'm not getting a title from somewhere. These are just some, maybe for instance now I'm checking of how do you lose weight. You're not gonna search it on Amazon. It's something that has come from your mind, something that I have seen. You want to try to write a title on it. So this is where this one came from. So this is a particular Pakistan travel guide. I did add any year. Let's say I had 2026. Okay, so we have just six results for it. So even the six result, this is 2025, so it doesn't count. We be checking this with that. You see 100 result doesn't mean everything is related to that title. You have to go through it and be sure, okay, this is actually what I'm looking for. So this one is 2025, 2026, so it counts. This 2026, it counts. So you have one, two, three. These are the three. But you check here now, you see this one, no bestseller rank, no bestseller rank, no bestseller rank. So let's click on it and you go down. Does not showing. That means this book has not sold anything. And for the three of them not to have sold, it might not really be a very profitable title for you to go into. If you want to make sales fast as possible, you have to calm down and do your research. Now, this now brings me to the research for other marketplaces, right? So you don't rely only on Amazon. If you don't see, sorry, Amazon US. So if you don't see Amazon sale, you don't see any book you write on there, which is very impossible except the niche you are doing. But that aside, so now we have you just search Amazon.it new releases. You know, for marketplaces, we do new release and we do bestsellers. So which one do you think is okay? Like I always say, if you want to make sales fast, new releases. If you want to sales be sustainable for long term, bestsellers. From my own perspective, that's how I see it. So this is Amazon.com new releases, but we want Amazon.it. So is that Amazon.it new releases? So it's showing on Amazon.com, Amazon.com, but we'll still have to check for Amazon.it new releases, right? Or maybe it's not Amazon.it new release that they target. Or let's keep checking though. You might see this is Amazon.uk, this is Amazon new releases today. Alright, I'm not getting what I want, so I might just end up going to the original site to get what I want. Normally, bestsellers they are going to share. So let me translate this to English. So I'm going to see what I'm looking for. So okay, okay. This is bestseller. So let's click on bestseller here. So these are what are selling in bestsellers on Amazon.it. I translated the page, but that doesn't mean you see it. They are not going to see it. So books is here. If you are not seeing ebooks, you may see Libri. This is how it's translated Libri. But since I've translated it to English now, it's going to be showing you. So now look at the books that are selling on Amazon.it. Now I know that maybe you don't have any idea that these books are actually selling. Now let's open ChatGPT. You have to get an idea of what the books is all about. You have to get like, oh, this is what this book is all about, then you can now start writing on it. If you don't have an idea of what the book is all about, you cannot be able to create anything from it. This is Posa Libro. I don't know. It's showing phone. Okay. Book break. How to culture piece for. Now that's something. This is other one. This one is Le Pacho. What is the book all about? Made for Gold. Japanese stories. Crimes and mysteries to solve. Why you poop. The Conquest of Eternity. So this all these books they are under Italian marketplaces. Italian marketplace. So let me say I open the first two. I want to use these two to do research for now. So we do this. Now you copy this title. You copy this title. You come to ChatGPT and you tell it, okay, I want this is a translate. You can first of all tell it translate it first. Translate English. You want to get an idea of what the book is all about, right? You want to get an idea of what the book is all about. So this is 101 bit side insight on science and culture when you put your book down. Book pause 100 bits when you set the book aside. So this so this is it's talking about maybe things you know about this, and they didn't include the read inside though, so you cannot really see okay what was inside this book. But this is top selling now. So that means they're writing on, if you check here, you see they're writing on scientific facts explained. So you can write a book that is about scientific facts. You can use the title here, something like Paso Libro in your keywords, so that when they search for it, your book is going to show, right? You don't necessarily need to copy his model. Here, use yellow and his picture. You can use red, use just be talking about that particular info, right? Let me show you. For instance, now I come here. Let's say we are done with this. I come here and I search for Paso Libro. You see, it's showing, right? You see, it's showing, okay, things that you should do when you are not using your phone. All these books, if you translate them, let's translate to English and see. You translate them, you see that it's talking about, it's going to be something that is related to things to do when you're fine. You see, they are showing BSRs. That means they are selling. How is this thing translating? Okay. smartphone, this smartphone. Here you can also get other titles like smartphone guides. If you are doing into product guides, you can get them. Now you can make your title Paso Libro something something. Don't include the author name there. Just fly around this the concept. If you are modeling the book, you are going to, it's just the concept that you need to, and then you can include these ones in the keyword so that when they are searching for your book, it is going to show. When they are searching for this particular book, it's going to show. So that's like the entire thing about it. Well, before you do anything, please always have a test account. Have an account every that you test it, you do it, oh, it goes like okay, and you know that you're going to write it in English, and you now translate it. Which translated version of this one you publish. You can publish in other marketplaces, friends. So this method I'm teaching you now, you can apply it to different what do you call it, different marketplaces, French, German. I don't have time to do all of them today, but you understand what I'm trying to say, right? So now let's go back. This one I only did for Amazon. So you go to all this one, these are categories. If you're a cookbook writer, you can look for your category around food, eating, health. If you're a romance writer, religion writer, so you find them around. I think religion books sell very well. You can check them here. What is this book all about? Write something around it. It's okay for you to test, try new things. If you start working for you, boom, you will now start making money from it, and before you know it, other people will now start. That's how it is. That's what there was time that people are not doing um biographies that much. Until people started, oh, this is the code, oh, they cracked it and they started making. So if you're able to crack something like this and make it done, so I'm telling you so that you don't rely entirely on marketplace, on US marketplace. See that the cover said it's not something that is very difficult to do. So that's for that. Now let's head over to the next one. I don't want this video to be as very long as that. Now this is let's check Google Trends. So you can get titles from here for your book research. I'm trying to combine book research and keyword research here for everybody. So the other tools you can use to get, and then it doesn't always have to be trend. You can something that come up. Okay, for instance, now New Year is coming. A lot of people are going to want to lose weight. Okay, now see Anthony Joshua is trending because of the accident he had. Zimbabwe, South Africa in March. You can do things like this. Write on them. World Cup is coming next year. You write travel guides. When you are writing travel guide, you include for World Cup, for people that are attending World Cup. Maybe where are they even doing the World Cup? VS travel guide for people that are attending. You find the way how to craft it, right? You do it, you translate, you do another one, you translate. By the time you do 2, 3, there's no way you don't make sales from that particular book. No matter how saturated it is, you have 3 books holding you in the market. And most people just do one book and leave it. Most people just do one book and they leave it. You understand? So you don't want to be most people, right? So that's okay. That's second. Then this the same thing you do apply to this ones to what is this book all about? La compression, you never know what that means. You copy it and you check what is the book talking about. Then you now create something. Cracks are made for good. Japanese stories for repairing what life has broken. So you can create a book and name it Japanese life for creating what this thing. Find another title to give it instead of cracks are made for good. But you include this original one in your keywords or even the description. That way, when they search it, it's going to show. You understand? So you want your book to sell by leveraging on an already established author book, right? So that's it. And then don't you see this Japanese marketplace is still profitable. Many people don't even translate their book to Japanese. Translate your book to Japanese. There are a lot of titles that if you translate to Japanese, you are going to make crazy money, but you are not doing it. Oh. You see? So these are Amazon.co.gp, that's the Japanese marketplace. You can search for titles here. I'm just trying to tell you different marketplace. Even there's this new marketplace, Amazon this I think a month or 2 months ago. Check the marketplace, be doing research, checking the books. Why are they selling? If you check a particular category, check all the books here. What's similar between these books, right? Like when we're doing religion here, you see, many of them they are talking. I think it's crucifixion or something or Pope. But you see, this one is wearing this and this one is wearing this one. So either they are Bible stories or they are religious stories, mostly stories. So you can find a story on it and write, right? Google Trends, you can search for something there to, let's say I want to do Tai Chi for weight loss. So we want to see, okay, how many people search for this term? I'm not going to use Nigeria. Let's use worldwide, for instance. So see, the search is not leader heavy worldwide, so no need writing this on from Google like trends. It's not a trend. But if you go on Amazon and search for that title, you see a lot of books on them that have very low BSR. So we'll come to this BSR aspect in the US market. I don't really know how to use it in the Italian market, so that's why I didn't say anything. But you definitely has to show BSR. You know that okay, this book is selling, right? Then you come back, you find things that are doing well now, films that are doing well, write on them, maybe a review of the film, a complimentary of the film, publish on it. It goes live, you translate, you make your own. Just an account per test. Don't try to merge too many things at the same time. Okay, so um, that's for this. So without wasting much time, let's now get into US market. So I will just close this part so it doesn't confuse me. And then let's get into US marketplace. I believe most of us do US marketplace. So that's where I'm going to do my research now. The major one, concentrate. Find something, jot down. Alright. Okay. Welcome again. This is Joshua Bat and this is my channel. I teach KDP and I try to be as detailed as possible, like explain things. That I've not been really consistent with uploading videos, which I'll try to make up for next year. So for now, let's make do with this one. I'm going to release this video, right? So now when you come to Amazon, you have Amazon.com. I normally leave this tab for research. Then I'll come here and open Amazon bestsellers. You also have Amazon.co.uk for Amazon UK marketplace, and I'll have Amazon new release. So these are where I'm going to mostly do my research, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So this is it, Amazon bestsellers. So it depends on the niche you are doing. It's under books. But all these products here, you can also check them and write product reviews about them. Some maybe under electronics, do product reviews about them on books. You're still going to say all these things are still part of research, right? So you click on books. Now you want to this is a new release, this book best sellers, and then this is where we're going to be doing our research. So if you check a particular title and it's selling, you check the BS average BSR of all the books there, and oh, this is something I can share work on. Find a way to modify your own. Then when you go live, you can create different versions of the book, right? Or you can create one that solves the purpose of many, right? So these are new releases, and you see because of the extension, they are showing me the BSR of these books, right? Now I won't want to do a vague I want to do a vague keyword research for everything. See this one now is weight loss, the doctor's guide to medications. This one is their steel books that I used to check the new release is steady. So this book just came up. This one too counted. So that's how it is. Always keep your eyes on them. Right. Now there are different methods you want to do. So if you want to do modeling method and you want to model books that are selling, I'm going to show that. Then the second one is to write something related. See, we are not in established authors. Nobody knows you on the grand scheme of things. Nobody knows you on market Amazon. So you want to leverage on books that are already selling, things that are already in demand. That's what you want to work on. You don't want to go out of the moon and create something. I don't know. Go out, like just create something. Nobody's looking for, just because you feel like, for instance, I feel like, okay, maybe people will need how to take care of their babies when they are not at home, or maybe how nannies are going to. If that's what's in my mind, I can analyze it. But are people in demand of it? That's what you check. So if people are in demand of it, you search for it and you see, okay, this book have a good amount of results, and then the books that are there are selling. Boom, you can write on it. For instance, let me say, okay, let's say, okay, let me not mess up with this one. Let me just say I'll go to Amazon.com and I search how to raise a dog. How to raise a dog. So all these things, there are different books on how to raise a dog. Then if you want to niche down, there are people that start how to raise a dog from 3 months to 6 months. There are people that's what's called by niching down. You are not just being overall general, you are going deeper. Just like one class, you have department, you have students. So it's just down, down, down. You are looking for a target person, a target audience inside them. So this one is Essential Dog Owners Guide. You see 165k BSR, how to raise perfect dog, 7k BSR. And if you don't know how to check BSR, you can come here and say KDP BSR calculator. This is where you check how many sales is the book making. So you want to, okay, have an estimate. It's not going to give you exactly, it's going to give you an estimate. And you should know that this thing is a day per day. Don't go and use that month because BSR can fluctuate. For instance, now you may have a book that is 100k BSR and the next day is at 1k BSR. So you're not going to use 1k BSR to judge it for a period of time that it went live. Okay. All right. So there are different tools that you can use for your BSR research. Don't know what's wrong with this one. Okay. So you enter the for instance, that one was 7,812 or it's something like that. The Amazon.com estimate. So this one is giving per month. See, so it's going to, for instance, it's going to give you like 30 orders a day. 7k BSR should give more, but let's just say it's giving 30 orders a day. And then this person prices his book how much? 14.99. So if the interior of the book is, let's say, 100 pages, that's the pricing is going to be book price cost. Okay, this is 320 pages. Let's just say the printing cost will be around $5 or $6, right? And $6 deducted from 14.99. So you have about $8, and the eight of the Amazon will take 40. So this person is making around $3 or $2 per sale on this book. So this is not the kind of niche you want to. This is not the kind of people you want to come and compete with. See, this book has been long on the market, so you already have the audience. You don't even need to run out again. You're already making this money, right? So now come to Amazon bestsellers. Check your categories. Let's say I'm doing self help, for instance. Let's say I'm doing self help. Uh-huh. Now you check all these books here. Atomic Habit, Easy Way to Build, Don't Believe Everything You Think. Um, there are different titles you can work on. For instance, now let's say I want to work on forgiving what you can't forget, right? You now can check whether it's trademarked. You have to check too. TM search for checking trademark. Then let's search for it for living what you can't forget. Was that even the title? Forgive what you can't forget. Mm-hmm. Was the Amazon bestsellers and new releases? You even said that. So forgiving what you can't forget. Yes, that's the title. But that you've checked the trademark and it's showing this does not mean that is you cancel this dead. You want to see the books that are alive. So it's not really like trademark. But that doesn't mean you still go and search it on Amazon. If you search it and you're not seeing any book on it, that means you've been copyrighted. So trademark, copyright, they are like different things. Amazon takes care of the copyright, the publisher takes care of the trademark. So you see. Now forgive what you can't forget. It's showing 344 results here. That means people have even written about it. Forgiveness journal, you see. But this is from the same author. You have to check whether it's the same author or it's another person that is doing it. So this is the same author. I want to be trust with you. The same author. Devotional. This one is not the same author, you see. Devotional for men, devotional for giving what you can't forget. So you see, this person did a devotional for that book and he's selling. You see, so is these are tips that you can get from it. Forgiving what you can't forget, releasing salesmen when reconciliation is impossible. This is another title, but the person is not like put any of this, add the author name, this main author, just the title because the title is not trademark, so you can actually work on it. You understand? So these are different things that you can do. Check your bestseller. This one, Forgiving When You Never Forget. This is even 2017. It's been long, this person wrote this one. This one is another one, the journal. So you can create journal for it. Just find other people. These people have already done it. But me, I will not do a book that have over 300 results. I prefer something that is less than 300, 150, so that I'll be able to rank faster. But even if you do that, you can publish your book and put it on free promotion. So once your books are putting on free promotion, Amazon will try to push it up for you, right? So um, I think let me stop here for the first video. Tomorrow I will release the second video. The second video is going to be on how to do book research and keywords. So we're going to do keywords, we're going to do everything. We're going to summarize tomorrow and we're going to do more on these new releases, bestsellers. We'll touch other niches. So anticipate. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you.